All right, what's up, folks? Watch this one here. Y'all heard these times before. We just reiterating things you heard before. Make it a healthy conversation, even. So we're gonna title this one: Should women give the ring back? You know what I'm saying? Should women give the ring back? If a man has proposed marriage to a woman and he goes out and buys a ring for her, boom. The ring is a promise to get married. So now down the line, through their engagement, let's just say, because we know unfortunately it happens all too often, they don't get married. Title of the video: Should the woman get a ring back? Because it was a promise to get married. Now we're not getting married. Should she get the ring back?
Definitely.
Women not gonna like you.
No, definitely. It's called a promissory ring. Promissory ring.
Mm-hmm.
It's a promise.
Mm-hmm.
The woman made a promise that she was going to marry the man of her life.
Mm-hmm.
But because things didn't work, it don't matter. Either goes.
You know, some silly women go, I ain't promised nothing. He just gave me a ring, so I'm keeping it.
No, it don't matter if the man broke it or the female breaks the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she's got to give that ring back.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Even in court cases, they're going to agree with me.
I love that you said that. I remember it was a case with Judge Judy and
sense.
another. They both judges said the same thing. You promised to get married. The marriage didn't happen, so you got to get a ring back. If you don't get a ring back, I'm going to rule in the man's favor, and you're going to pay for it. Every time it's a clean. It really truly is clean and cut. It ain't nothing complicated to understand. It's clean and cut. If you promise to do this and you don't do that, then that contract is canceled. It's like you hiring a contractor to come to your house and put you up a new roof. I paid for you to do this, or we made a contract to do it. You didn't come to do it. I don't pay you.
Exactly. Now the difference is, let's say, because there is French people that are friends, very close. They have a close relationship as friends, and they give them a ring.
A promissory ring.
As a friend.
Yeah.
That's different.
That's a little different.
That's
yeah.
a little bit different.
I never even understand that one either. It's actually really silly. But
I've heard and seen that
people
before.
got reason they do stuff with some others that would never understand. But
because it's called a special friend. It's a special friend. So that's what. But that you're not getting back.
No.
You're not friends no more.
But a marriage, a man goes out and spends 3, 4, 5, even 10 grand on a ring, and now you not. I knew this one lady, no lie. She had 3 engagement rings and bragged about it. She's like, yeah, all these men, they had times to get for me to marry them, but things ain't work out. I got all, and she used to wear 2 of them on one finger and the other on the other. I'm like, yo, see, this is what I mean. It's like, what did the man get? The woman gets a ring that costs thousands of dollars. She could pawn it, whatever the case. But what did the man get? See, it shows how unfair it is.
Yeah, unfortunately, when it comes to that question, a man don't get nothing, zero.
So
he just gets a promise that she will follow his dream, just like, Just
so
like
it touches on our other video. Like I said, the video right here. In marriage, what benefits do a man get? What benefits? How do it benefits a man in marriage? It's like, man, a woman, you getting all this. I remember me and you got in a little debate on one of the books we was reading, and it spoke about how the man had met the woman, and we got a little argument about, but not an argument like we hate each other. Just debate. That's what's wonderful. That's what's wonderful about reading a really good book with one another. We ain't got to sit here and watch a lot of TV, like Dr. Francis Chris Wilson said. Reading books is more important than watching TV. So when we read that book, we was going at it for a couple of days. Where it's like the way they met, she was head over heels over him, and she acted like she knew something that she didn't know, like skydiving, whatever it is, because he was into that. But the guy paid for a chartered plane. He paid for all of them to be her and her friends. He paid to have the island where they was at with all the candles and all the luxurious dinner. And I had said to my wife, you see how a man goes out his way? I said, he did all of that. And what did she do? And my wife was like Ralph Crammer. She's like, well, how many? I said, no, what did she do?
Babe, but you're not giving the whole story. When we get to that level down the line, we're going to do a video. But let me give you a little bit of brief of why I'm saying he's not giving a full story. Because there was a couple, they were 3 or 4 years of marriage together, and they still remembering how they fell in love that day.
Cool.
He sat back and he remembered how they met and how they were able to have the peace and love of their life.
Yeah.
The thing is that he's seen in that girl how she was going over wheels for this man.
The guy.
For the guy. And the guy was looking at her like, that's the kind of woman I would love to have. And he fell in love. He fell in love with her. Now, he went out of his way to make her feel more beautifully, like she was in heaven.
So I agree. I made it to where I said he did stuff monetary, meaning money. But what money did she spend?
No, she didn't spend anything.
Not a
but
damn thing.
She realized that this woman had qualities. That
I agree, because in the end, they were together. Yeah. I agree. But at the moment, I said, you see how women don't spend nothing. I remember Michael Basin had a show back in the days, and he talked about that. He said, you got some of these cynical women out here. They could go on a date every day of the week and don't pay a dime here in America. Because why? They expect that the man supposed to have chivalry and pay for everything.
Yeah, they expect high
it's
quality.
It's ridiculous.
High quality of what they want to get.
So touch back on title of the video. Should a woman give the ring back? Absolutely.
Yeah.
If the promise isn't kept, the ring must go back. And if you got to fight over that ring, hey, she may call you, and best believe she will call you being petty because you want it back. Well, then guess what? I'm going to be petty and take her butt to court. Because how is it that you get to leave with stuff and I leave with nothing and the promise was broken? It's that doggone simple. It's clean cut. And I know Joseph say, no, it ain't clean cut. Yeah. Well, what is he getting?
But this is the thing. What is he getting? Okay, so from day one that a man meets a woman and then they go out. Let's just say, for example, they do go out and he picks the restaurant, he picks all that.
Pays for everything.
Pays for the bill. Let me say. Or suddenly she says, oh, since you pay the bill, let me get the tip for you.
That's what you do. But the average woman sit there and go,
no, I'm
and
speaking
it's like,
about...
get away from that
Yeah,
person.
I'm speaking about females that are like
that has
me,
morals.
because there are females out there that have morals. It's just that you gotta really find them in a loop.
But most of the women, they wouldn't like a woman like you because they'll say silly stuff that you've heard so many times in the past. Oh, you making me look bad. How? No, you're making yourself look bad. If your man did all of this, you don't think you should help him a little bit? That is selfish.
Remember, we're living through everybody's on the internet. They are getting too many negative from left to right, and of course there's going to be a lot of females like that. But you got women out there that have qualities. So now, from the beginning of time, you have this man that he starts giving, and then in return, this woman is giving in return something. That's the kind of relationship and couple that have qualities, that have things. Those are the ones that are. But if you see for yourself that a woman is not
giving nothing, better get away from her.
But you can't say, oh, all women are just whatever.
No, you could never say all in no situation. So ultimately, title of the video, the question was, should a woman get a ring back?
Definitely.
If they don't marry. And my answer goes just the same. Absolutely. Definitely. Absolutely. If the promise is not kept, it's a clean-cut answer. The ring must go back. And unfortunately, sometimes we see this goes to court, to litigation, where the man has to sue. And even when he sued, it's pretty much clean-cut in the court, too. It was a promise made. Promise wasn't kept. You got to get a ring back. And they gotta eat that when they go to court, because it's like, oh, yeah, clean-cut answer.
And guess what? When they go to the court and everything, the judge asks the female, "Where's the ring? Did you bring the ring with you?" The first thing is she says, because I've seen it, I've heard it before and seen it before. Is that, oh no, I don't have it anymore. I pawned it.
Well, then you're gonna owe him what it costs.
So now, exactly. Now she has to pay for what the ring costs, or whatever the judge says that you have to pay. And she's still looking at her like, what? No, that's not fair. It is fair.
It's not fair because they want it unbalanced in their favor. That's not fair. Remember, not 70-30, not 60-40. We're talking about 50-50 love. Yeah. All right, y'all. Peace.